Heard about the guy suing Dunkin' Donuts because their toilet exploded while he was shitting on it? Yeah, there's no video or anything. I also just feel like he's lying. He probably pooped himself and came up with a convenient excuse and then overflowed the toilet is my guess. But here, I'll pull it up since a lot of people keep asking about it. That's my theory, at least. Last I saw, there was no actual evidence of a toilet explosion. Florida man is seeking $50K in damages after he said a toilet at Dunkin' exploded and covered him in debris, feces, and urine. He alleges he visited the men's room at Winter Park Dunkin' outside of Orlando on January 6, 2022. The commode erupted, leaving the plaintiff in the loo covered in its contents. That's a really sophisticated way of describing a toilet blowing up. After the incident, the plaintiff said he sought help from employees who told him they were aware of the issues as prior incidents had occurred. How often is this toilet exploding? It's like an active volcano? You can't even just maybe put a sign up saying out of service? He's seeking $50K in damages from HZO Donuts, operating as Dunkin' location, formerly known as Dunkin' Donuts, on account of their alleged negligence, according to the lawsuit filed by the attorney. As a direct result of the defendant's breach and/or multiple breaches of its duties and obligations to the plaintiff, who was lawfully on defendant's premises, plaintiff unwittingly became the victim of the exploding toilet in the aftermath, which followed and sustained damages, including injuries, emotional, and mental distress. There'd have to be pictures, right? Prior incidents. That was surprising to hear, but again, I don't think it's actually an exploding toilet. Like, I don't think the porcelain, exploded like a fragmentation grenade going off. Like, it didn't just have this... I don't think it was like a halo explosion when you throw a frag, is what I'm saying. Like, it maybe, like, some water bubbled over and maybe covered his butt a bit, is my guess. Because I just can't imagine, like, all of a sudden it would be like a bomb. I'm going to see if there's any photos of it. Even in the initial lawsuit, the lawsuit's all public right here. Even in the lawsuit, there's no Exhibit A or anything. Like, surely you'd take a picture. Or, even better, there'd be CCTV footage from the cameras in Dunkin'. So we could see him covered in poop. But maybe he put in a junction to bar that from the evidence because it's embarrassing, perhaps. But if it really did explode, then may God have mercy. Hope he wins. He claims he suffered bodily injury. Well, he could have. Having a bunch of strangers' waste cover you could make you sick. Or if, like, the debris he's referring to is parts of the toilet hitting you, that could hurt. Maybe bruise you. Apparently in the lawsuit, he said the incident made him experience a loss of capacity for the enjoyment of life. Okay, I've got to pull up the lawsuit myself here because it's all public. Let's see. That is if you get covered in a Dunkin' Donuts exploded toilet, maybe you would lose all enjoyment in life. Let's see where it would be. Plaintiff requires mental health care and counseling as a direct result of the trauma experienced in the restroom at defendant's business and from the continuing trauma following the event. Oh. As a direct and proximate result of the negligence of defendant, plaintiff suffered bodily injury and psychological damages resulting in pain and suffering, disability, permanent and significant emotional injury, mental anguish, loss of the capacity for the enjoyment of life, expense of medical care and treatment. The injuries and damages are either permanent or continuing in nature, and plaintiff will suffer losses in the future. Man, with a statement like that, why are you suing for only $50K? Go for fucking $50 million. The loss of the enjoyment of life. Maybe the ceramic shattered into his sensitive areas. Well, that's what I was saying. If pieces of... There's no pictures of the toilet explosion, but the way they describe it actually makes it sound like a missile. So if there were parts of the toilet that started blasting him, then yeah, I guess that could cause, like, disability or permanent injury. No, this isn't the Epstein stuff. This is a poopy toilet explosion stuff. Bro's gonna be having nightmares specifically about the Dunkin' Donuts toilet. According to the lawsuit, he's having a lot more than just nightmares. I really wish there was a picture of the aftermath. I want to know what a toilet explosion looks like at Dunkin' Donuts here. Like, that can't be common. Oh, here's the exploding toilet meme. I guess it could be like this. But I think this was planned, right? It didn't just happen. Like, they put firecrackers or something in it, if I remember correctly. So I don't think the Dunkin' employees pranked him.
A certain brand of toilet has been exploding, and it's no laughing matter.
You don't think about your children dying in the bathroom.
Find out if you're sitting on a time bomb tonight at 10.
Whoa. I did not expect that. That was hard-hitting journalism right there. That got me hooked. This was 7 years ago. Did we survive? Did we make it out? Is the toilet defeated? Or is it still in circulation? How often do toilets explode spontaneously?
There's one there. You see, it blew it completely off, and you see all the shrapnel, the sharp pieces of porcelain.
Pictures, reports, even
so this is like the tank, though. It's not the whole toilet itself.
After my son went to the restroom and walked.
Because my children sat on that toilet.
Flushmate manufactures the pressure vessel, designed to flush so powerfully you don't have to flush twice. But the company recalled nearly...
That's a really cool statement. I feel like most toilets are designed to flush so you don't have to flush more than once. I don't think that's specific to just this brand. If you're flushing twice, then you had a big moment in there. You had a lot of business to take care of. I don't think that's super unique. Usually it doesn't try and get everything in waves. It's usually all at once.
3 million of the devices after getting reports of...
You'll never have to flush again in your life.
And 14
True.
injuries. People cause it to burst. But with a leak like this, he says it could have exploded in a public place with stronger water pressure.
Case in point, perhaps Paul, the Dunkin' Donuts poo-poo toilet exploding victim, was a victim of one of these. Maybe they had one of these toilets in the facility and that's what blew up. So maybe he wasn't like a geyser of feces and urine. Maybe he had just shit. This blew up, he panicked, and then, like, all these pieces start hitting the water and splashing poop and urine on him. Perhaps.
And I'm going to post the affected serial numbers on our website.
Maybe this just saves some people in chat's life. If you have one of these toilets, or maybe you should check if you have one of these toilets just in case. Imagine. There's one guy in chat right now profusely sweating. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Wait, I have one of those. I don't have a low-flow device. I don't have a low-flow toilet. Oh, God. It's sprinting to the bathroom, but he doesn't get there in time, and it just blows up. He's sent back from the shockwave. You can get $18 million, though. Oh, from the class action. So, I mean, I guess maybe this is plausible for what happened to Paul here. But I don't think it would cover you in the contents of it. Not based on those explosions, since it was in, like, the tank. Either way, interesting case. Good luck, Paul. I hope you win. I don't think that's what happened because employees said it happened to other customers before. Oh, good point. Yeah, that theory wouldn't work because apparently the employees said that other customers had experienced something similar. Like it wasn't the first time. You're right. Why didn't the other customers sue? Probably too tired. Maybe first thing in the morning. They went to Dunkin', got covered in poop, and they're like, whatever. I'm going home. I have no idea. I don't know how this happens more than once. There's another Florida toilet explosion from 2019 after a woman's toilet blew up after lightning struck her septic. After lightning struck her septic tank, sparking the methane gas inside and blowing the toilet up into pieces. That is a sign. That is absolutely some kind of divine moment, a smiting, if you will.
Got hit by lightning, causing a toilet to explode over the weekend. Experts say the explosion was
Jeepers.
all part of a dangerous reaction. CBS 4 News
Zoinks.
has the details.
Because it just boom.
Mary Lou Ward of Gulf Cove grateful no one was sitting.
Yeah, that really blew that bitch up.
Hundreds of pieces Sunday morning.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The porcelain is very